Okay, so Forrest Gump of Lieutenant Dan. So a lot of people say that Lieutenant Dan is cruel towards Forrest Gump in the movie. I tend to disagree. When I was a child, I kind of thought he said some mean things. But as an adult, I fully understand Lieutenant Dan. And he actually intends the best for Forrest. He just has a different idea of what's best for Forrest. Because he is an unhealthy version of Forrest. Kind of like me and Mike. But it's not unhealthy in a bad way. It just means we've got to get out there and achieve all this stuff and stand up for ourselves and all this type of thing. It's not a bad thing, you know. Not a bad person, you know. He's a good man. The best way to heal yourself is to go out there and achieve everything you want to achieve. And so I know that as the movie come towards an end, Lieutenant Dan became Forrest Gump. Why Forrest Gump was impatient with Lieutenant Dan? It's because it didn't take much. Because Forrest Gump is Lieutenant Dan. But he's a healthy version of Lieutenant Dan. So they had a hell of a lot in common. And that's why in the movie version of Lieutenant Dan, because I haven't read this Gump and Co. Check my email because it says that it got dropped off my 7th book, which is Knowing God is El Shaddai, but I don't know where. But there we go. Uriel, Raphael, Gabriel, Asperger's syndrome, surviving the workplace. The books, because it's my life, you know. Gump and Co. Jewish annotated apocrypha. Not sure if that's a 54 or 27 books. I'm pretty sure it's 54. Missing from the Bible. So see, Forrest accepts himself for what he is. And once you do that, that's when you put yourself in the best position to become the greatest that you can be as an individual, as a person.